Good morning, guys. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Chidinma. I'm a junior at DePaul University in Chicago. I'm getting ready to go back home. I'm so excited. I'm going home a little early because break doesn't technically start until next week, but I have some things that I want to do this week back home, so I decided to fly back early. I still have assignments due, but I actually have a presentation today, but luckily it's on Zoom. My flight is at 1 and it's 8:40. My presentation is at 9, so I have a lot to get done today because I do want to leave here at around 10:30 so that I can get to the airport at least like an hour and a half before my flight. I know people usually say get there 2 or 3 hours early, but I don't really see the need because O'Hare Airport in Chicago runs really fast. Like, you can be in TSA for 10 minutes and the line will be really long, but you're only there for 10 minutes. I'm honestly so relieved that I am able to go home now. This quarter has just been such a mess. Like, there has just been so much going on. I unfortunately made the decision to take 5 classes this quarter, and one of the classes, my anatomy class, is a 2-part class, so technically it was like 6, and it was just not beneficial. I do not recommend. I go to a school that uses a quarter system, and so that means that we have 10 weeks of classes instead of 15, so it goes by so fast and there's just too much information. The only reason why I took these classes is because I felt like my mom was pressuring me to take a bunch of credits early. She wants me to graduate early, which I've told her time and time again that it's not really happening. I had 3 exams, 1 project, and like a final assessment. It's not really an exam, it's more so like an evaluation of everything I've learned in the course. And then 2 essays. The amount of work that I had this quarter honestly wasn't super out of the ordinary. It's just that I took so many classes, and my anatomy class, which I've ranted before about on this channel, I just feel like that was all over the place, and that had too much work, honestly, because there was just so much for us to do each week and I was not grasping any knowledge. And best believe I was very honest in my course evaluation. So the presentation that I'm giving today is for my epidemiology class, which, if you don't know what that is the study of disease prevention. I am giving a presentation with 3 other girls about sleep apnea and what potentially causes it. One thing about me is that I hate group work. I hate it so much. And I will admit that I was kind of slacking with like my group projects this quarter because I had so many things to do, like way too many things to do. I hate group work because I just feel like we're grown. Why am I working in a group? Like, I just feel like it's super childish. I don't know. Maybe I'm being weird, but I also hate relying on people, and I hate when people rely on me. I would just rather be responsible for my own work and not have to be called up to add my part or call somebody up to add their part. Group work in high school was acceptable because we were all going to the same school at the same time. And at least in my case, like, nobody had a job because we went to boarding school. So we were always there and it was just easier to work with someone. Now in college though, I feel like we all live in different areas. We all have different responsibilities, different work schedules, different classes that we have to do. Literally, one of the people we were working with is a whole mom, and like, not to a baby, to like a 7-year-old. So she has even more responsibility than any of us. Yesterday I cut bangs on this wig and I'm still trying to adjust to it. I feel like it could be better, but at the same time, I'm going to the airport today. Not looking for my future husband at the airport. I mean, if I were to find him, that'd be nice, but I'm not going in there like this is the Bachelorette. Let me fix this up. This is gonna be my last time on my bed until 2 weeks from now, because I am coming back in between break. For the past 2 years at DePaul, I have gone home for the entire 6-week break. And this year, break is even longer because instead of starting school again on the 2nd of January, we're actually starting on the 6th. I'm coming back on the 28th of November, and then I'm leaving again on the 16th of December. I just wanted to be able to work and just experience Chicago during Christmas time. Having less hours of sleep is not solely attributed to having sleep apnea. It can also be correlated with insomnia, depression, or anxiety. I am about to get going. I do want to make my bed first. Let me show you guys what my room is looking like. This is it. Pretty small, but I like it. I did get a desk. I think I briefly mentioned it in my last video, but yes, I have a desk now, which is really nice. I just need to get a chair. This is my suitcase. It's the only one that I'm bringing. I'm not bringing this small one. I do want to make my bed though, because I just want to be able to come back to a clean environment. Good afternoon, guys. It is Saturday, November 18th, and I've officially been home for 2 days now. Yesterday was completely useless. I literally rotted in bed from sunup till around sundown, and then I went to Trader Joe's, Target, and Costco with my mom to grocery shop, and then I came back, finished a final that was due last night, and kind of just rotted to bed again until like almost 4 a.m. I am going to New York City today to go to a Men I Trust concert with my sister. I live really close to New York. I want to say it's about 40 minutes away. However, when I take the train, it's a little longer because I have to do all the stops and then you have to transfer in Newark, and it's this whole thing. I'm treating my sister to this concert, even though Men I Trust is my favorite band, but I've wanted to take her to New York for a while now, so I just saw this as the perfect opportunity. You know, I'm at home when I have makeup in these little bags. This is nothing really like my setup back at school, so I'm gonna just get my makeup on and then I'll come back.
This is the only thing I have for my hair. Oh, I like the bangs. You just have to bring this down.
Like that? I almost want to do like a half up, half down, but I also want it to be out. Or like maybe put it up. I don't really like it that way. I'm going to bring a beanie, a clip, and a hair tie.
The reinforcements?
Yeah, just in case. And I'm also going to bring this brush. And I have my Ana Luisa necklace. So me and my sister are at the train station now, and we're waiting for the train to come. It should be here in like 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Yeah, so it's coming at 2:30, and then we're gonna get to New York around 3:45. Walk around. We do want to get dinner around 5:30 because doors open for the concert at 7:30. So we want to be able to get there pretty early because I don't want to be waiting in a long line. Alright guys, so we are in Manhattan now. We finally got here. I kind of paused on taking videos because the train ride from Newark to New York was so packed. But my sister and I right now are at this French cafe. I've actually been here before, and I think I posted it in another YouTube video the last time I was in New York. But that's where we're at right now, and we got a few things. I'll show you. This is KK. I think she got the pumpkin cream donut, and so
I got it all over me too.
Right, it's like literally all over her pants and stuff. But it also got on mine because it's just very powdery. I got the same thing, and then I got an almond croissant, and KK got a huge chocolate chip.
Pull it out?
Yeah.
Look how big this is.
It's huge. Like, put it to your head. Oh my god. And then we both got Belgian hot chocolates, but we didn't know that they weren't sweetened, so we had to add a little bit of agave. Yeah, we're definitely not really in Midtown anymore, if I had to guess. We're kind of north. It's currently 4:24 and the show doesn't start until 8:30, but doors open at 7:30. This is like our little hold me over until we go and get dinner, hopefully around 5:30. I know it's kind of counterintuitive to have dessert before dinner, but Who cares? May I please just have an order of fried dumplings?
Fried dumplings?
Yes, thank you.
Anything else?
No thanks.
That's it. Gonna be 752.
Alright, thank you. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. So I'm back from the Chinese restaurant. I went to go get some dumplings because I love dumplings, and the place is only like a 15-minute walk away, but my mom had just come home from being out for the day, and I was like, can you just take me there? Because honestly, now that you're here, it's gonna take less time, obviously, and it's only like a 3-minute drive. I haven't done anything all day. I've just rotted in bed. I woke up this morning at 12:30, and right now it is 3:41, so I've technically been up for like 3 hours. Yesterday's trip to New York City was really fun. It kind of just reminded me that whenever I'm home, the only time I really like go out and do stuff is when I go to New York City. I'm really lucky to only live around like an hour away by train, but obviously it's like expensive to go there in the sense that a round trip ticket is like $24, and that's not bad for like a day trip there, but if I had to do that every day, that's a lot. I don't have a car, so I can't drive many places here. There are obviously things to do in Jersey, but like you have to drive there for the most part. I also don't have as many friends here that I can really hang out with, but in terms of being a young adult and not having a car and not having friends here, really, it's nothing to do. Most of my friends are back in Chicago, and it's kind of giving me FOMO because like yesterday the African Student Association hosted a fake African wedding, so all my friends went there. It was so much fun from what I saw. Everybody was super dressed up, and then today is Friendsgiving, and I'm just here and I haven't eaten all day. Like these dumplings are going to be the first thing I eat today. My sister and I are just in the house all day long, and the only time I really go out is if my parents, scoop me when we go places, like grocery shopping or anything. I don't really have anything planned until this Thursday, which is Thanksgiving. And then this upcoming Saturday, my sister got free tickets to go to a Rutgers football game. Those are the two things that I'm looking forward to for the rest of this break. I gotta go back to Chicago. Like, I have to go back. So that's what I'm just looking forward to. This is the reality of being home from college for a lot of people. I go from city life and freedom to suburban life and being stuck inside. I was gonna go for a walk. I kind of still want to. The sun doesn't set for another hour, and it's actually like relatively warm outside. It's like in the low 50s or mid 50s. I think I'm gonna go for a walk, and then I'll eat. I feel so old filming here right now. If you've been watching my YouTube videos for a few years now, I used to film in this very exact spot all the time. I have dozens of videos filmed in this here little corner of my room. It's been a while since I filmed here at this desk with my bed as the backdrop, and it's the first time that I'm filming here with an actual camera instead of my phone. I am about to start getting ready for Thanksgiving. I've been up since 12:30ish. Honestly, my days here are pretty useless. I literally rot in bed all day long. I have 5 days until I go back to Chicago. I'm really looking forward to it because I'll finally be able to be back in my element. But for now, I am gonna enjoy the rest that comes with being in Jersey because I have nothing to do. Therefore, I don't feel any stress. Thanksgiving in my family is a bit of a hit or miss. I definitely feel like growing up when my parents were still together, it was more of a holiday that we celebrated and we would often go to other people's houses. Ever since the pandemic though, it's kind of just been pretty lackluster. Last year, I celebrated Thanksgiving at my friend's house in Virginia, and that was my first Thanksgiving away from home, and it was probably one of my best. So that just gives you a little insight. This Thanksgiving, we are going to a family friend's house. I have always loved coming back to Jersey. I love Jersey so much. It's my favorite state. I've lived in 3 different states too, so I know what I'm talking about. However, in my specific situation, I don't have a car and I don't have many friends here. And I've been thinking about this lately because like coming home for break earlier in college used to be so much fun. Like my freshman year of college, I preferred coming home to Jersey than being in Chicago, which is crazy to think about because I had no car, no license even. But for some reason, I just had so many friends. I would literally come home and go to Rutgers all the time, every single weekend. I'd come home every month too in school. This was back when plane tickets weren't super expensive though. And I was just having the time of my life. And then I think to now and it's like, I would rather not. That's why I was fighting so hard to go back to Chicago in between Thanksgiving and Christmas because I just cannot imagine being here with no car, few friends, and just nothing to do for 2 months. It just sounds like a prison sentence. I also feel like now with the friend group that I have back at school, most of them are a lot more local to Chicago, and so they're all still around the area or they're still there. And they had a big Friendsgiving on Sunday, which I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to go for a while now because I was going to the concert on Saturday. However, I was looking at everybody post from there and I was feeling a lot of FOMO, fear of missing out. I'm somebody that has FOMO all the time though. Like I'm just too extroverted for my own good. Like I want to be everywhere at all times. If I have to be very honest, this makeup is kind of lackluster. I just feel like the blending could be a lot better. I also need to get more setting spray. I think that's what really helps my makeup, but I ran out of it, so I have not been using it. I think this is good.
I was angry. I was in disbelief.
When that first one came in not guilty, I closed my eyes.
There it is.
So does that mean you picked 4?
Yeah.
Yes. In the color yellow.
I was gonna try to get
Oh,
back
Christine! We're skipping you again.
What kind of Uno is this? Oh my goodness. Oh, flip deck. Okay.
What does that mean?
It means that
You can play on both sides.
you can play both sides.
So there's a car.
Me? Doing good. Yeah, it's
Yes,
your turn
it's
now.
a yellow 7. Oh, +1.
So can I also put one down too?
If it's a +1.
Oh, it is actually.
You tried to play me, but
I mean, I had to do what I had to do. I only had 1 yellow.
Uno flip, Uno. So you pick a color. It has to be a color that's not in your hand, and Mom has to draw until she gets that color.
Whoa.
Oh, if I have it, can I play it?
No.
You have to keep drawing until you come up with
Got it.
Okay.
Wait, it was you picked a +5? Disaster.
No, he put his card down already.
Is it my turn?
I
No, can we flip it back? It's like, wow. Somebody already has Uno. All right, thank you. It's been hard.
Name something a man might wear a long time before cleaning. You put it down on the-
Underwear.
Yes, that is the number one answer.
We have 4 cards. How many we need?
Let's just be fun.
Mango cover. Are we all covered?
Oh, yeah.
Counting down. This is gonna be a mess.
Come in there. Wrong.
Yay!
One more.
Okay, one more. I feel like I've spent most of this vlog complaining about going home for the holidays, mainly because I feel out of my routine and I don't have a car or a lot of friends here, so I don't have anything to do. But going to this Rutgers football game really helped me see the bright side of things and made me appreciate this break a little more. This was my first time going to a college football game, and I really had a great time. It was honestly a great environment, and even though the team was doing awfully, it was just great being with a bunch of people and getting some fresh air outside.
Oh my god, it's like right over. It ain't looking good.
Again, even though the game was not really going as planned, everybody's energy was really contagious, and my sister and I even got to meet up and sit with some family friends that we hadn't seen in a really long time. Throughout all of the complaining that I've done in this video, I've realized that this was such a much needed break. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you've seen that I was balancing a lot this quarter. But for the past week, I've been able to just relax and I haven't had any major commitments, and that's something that I'm really grateful for. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.